Okay, so the title here is pretty long and somewhat vague, so I went ahead and put the example down so we can see what we're trying to find. We're going to use the distance formula to figure out one of the coordinates of an ordered pair where we know the distance between the ordered pairs, but we don't know the coordinate. So let's see how to do this. If you think about what this means, you could actually draw a picture and kind of see it. The ordered pair 4, 7 you can plot. 4, 7 is up here somewhere. And then we have another ordered pair whose x value is -4, so -4 is here. We need to find all the points where the distance between this ordered pair and this ordered pair is 10. So here's where x is -4. So if I sort of draw a dashed line where x is -4, you can see that there are, if you measure a distance of 10 away from this ordered pair, there will probably be two different points where the distance is exactly 10 units away from this point. Okay, so there's actually probably going to be two answers. There will definitely be two answers here. So we're trying to figure out what they are now. This, if you measure 10 horizontally, you're going to go too far because this distance here is 4 and this distance here is 4. That's only 8, so you're going to go too far. So you need to go up above that and down below that. So we just use the distance formula. Remember, the distance between 2 points is the square root of the difference in the x values. So in this case, let's just say x sub 2 minus x sub 1 quantity squared plus the difference in the y values squared. And so in our case, the x values are 4 and -4. So the distance, and the distance is 10. So we go ahead and plug in 10 for the distance. And the square root, we take the difference between the x's. So we have 4 minus -4 quantity squared plus 7, the y coordinate here, 7 minus this y coordinate, which is y, quantity squared. And now we just work through this and we solve this equation for y. So let's see how to do this. 10 equals the square root. 4 plus 4 is 8 squared is 64 plus 7 minus y squared. Well, 7 minus y times 7 minus y is what you would do. I'm not going to go through the algebra there. You can figure that out. You'll get 49 minus 14y plus y squared. And so now we need to solve this equation for y. Let's square both sides to get rid of the square root. And so we end up with 100 equals 64 plus 49 minus 14y plus y squared. This is a quadratic equation, so let's see if it'll factor. We've got y squared minus 14y plus 13 by the time you add the 64 and 49 and subtract the 100, and then you'll have 0 over here. And in fact, this does factor as y minus 13 times y minus 1. So that means that y equals 13 or 1. And since we squared both sides, you should actually plug these values in for y and make sure that there's no problems when you plug this in. So I'm not going to bother doing that, but so these are the two different y values. So those are the answers here. What that means is that the ordered pair 4, 7 is 10 units away from the ordered pair -4, well, y could be 13, and it's also 10 units away from the ordered pair -4 from up here, the other y value could be 1. So it's 10 units away from both of those ordered pairs because the y could be either one of those.